nitrogen. So sometimes I tell them that this is liquid nitrogen, but sometimes I don't. So they have to make their observations. So what do you see already? You see steam or something's coming out of this hole on the top. And then it's a good thing that hole's there, because otherwise it probably would explode. So, I'm going to say, okay, pretend like you don't know this is liquid nitrogen, even though it says it right there. And I asked them, okay, if we don't know what this liquid is, hold on. If I don't know what this liquid is, and you just see it, like that, what do we need to do to test it? How should we test it?
Put your finger in it.
Great! Put your finger in it! I'm like, okay.
Taste it.
Well, how about we taste it?
Oh,
Okay?
I was joking.
Might as well. So, oh, thank you.
Wait, do you really taste it? Yeah, you put some in there.
Yeah, I'm having a hard
I
time.
was really joking. I wasn't really. I thought that would be the wrong.
We usually have it turned, that's a bit off center here. All right, so it looks like a water, that's what most of them say. So let's try to taste it. Okay, so I put a straw in there. And wait, before I do that, I want to test my straw.
Scared me.
Okay, so maybe that's not a good idea to taste it, right? So they're like, okay, put your finger in it. Oh, something living, right? So let's try, how about a leaf? We know that leaves photosynthesize, they're made of cells. So they're similar to us, they're living. What are the cells mostly made of? Water, just like us.
How about a bug?
So what's going to happen? Do you hear that? If you're close enough, you hear sizzling. You see bubbles popping. Okay? So what's actually happening there is the liquid is, I don't know if you guys have ever put a water bottle in the freezer, but it typically breaks the water bottle or expands. And that's exactly what happened there. We just expanded the water in there, and is this plant going to photosynthesize anymore?
No.
Not at all.
And if you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see it, it's green now, but you just watch, wait. So all of those cells have burst and ruptured, so it's not going to photosynthesize anymore. Let's watch it one more time, because it's so cool.
Do you want to put a bug
You
in
want to
there?
put a bug in there?
A what?
A bug. A bug.
No.
It's dead.
It's dead.
It's already dead.
Oh, I still
Maybe it'll
feel
be
bad.
cryogenic suspension.
I
We
would
can
feel
bring it back
bad
to
for it. One more time?
It'll shatter. Oh, God. Man, come on.
All right, okay, so that's cool. So they get that it's cold at this
Of course
point.
it's real.
Right.
But now let's tie it back to what
Are you
NASA
scared of the
does,
bug?
okay?
Are you scared?
It's a big bug.
Then
Just for my face?
I explain to them,
Ooh.
I'm going to make them a
That's
balloon
gonna be
animal. And it's a snake. So we have a snake.
It's very impressive.
I know, I'm good like that. And I'm going to expose it to very cool temps. Now, you guys are nervous. Let's think about science. What's going to happen?
It's going to turn out to liquid.
We have a gas.
It's gonna
The atoms are
it's gonna
going
cool
really
it.
fast.
It's going to cool it.
It's gonna be a solid.
It's going to...
Solid?
Water is going to come, or it's going to become a liquid in the balloon.
Oh. So you're saying that the atoms will go through science. They're gonna get closer together, and we're gonna make a liquid.
You still said it. What do you think?
So you really can't see much here, but you can watch right
Yeah.
here. And there's no hole in my balloon, and it's not popping, but most of them think it's gonna pop. But it is
Shrinking.
shrinking. My poor snake. Bob the snake
Condensing.
He's dying.
is getting smaller
Oh.
and smaller.
No more
So eventually, we should see, like you said, somebody said, we should see a liquid in here.
Condensation.
So we are going from a gas to a liquid, so it's condensing. And you will notice when I bring it out, it's going to
Inflate.
do what?
Right?
Inflate.
Oh.
Okay, so now then, because it's going to warm up, right?
Oh.
But you will carefully, watch careful. There's the liquid.
So cool.
Oh, but what's happening on this side? Oh, it's turning back into a gas.
That's a really cool magic trick.
Okay, so what is mostly in this balloon? Think about it. What
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen, believe it or not, because this is just the gases around us, and that's 80% of our atmosphere.
What
so.
if you clamped it and would it explode?
Yeah, I try not to, but Bob's back. Yay, Bob. And now we discuss,
What happened?
let's talk about, well, why do we turn oxygen and hydrogen into a liquid?
To cool
Put
the.
more in it.
There you go.
Oh.
Bing, bing, bing. Volume. Gas takes up a lot more volume than a liquid, so we can get more fuel in our tank.